What's up, YouTube? It's CoolStoryBrobat with the 49th Narrated Showdown battle. This one is against my bro, Rcj25. I will put his channel in the description. This is a UU battle. Had like several weeks ago, like in April or something, early April possibly. And it's a UU battle. He challenged me. It was at like 2 a.m. I'm like, I should really sleep, but I accepted the challenge anyway because I'm just that guy. And you can tell how old this battle is because I'm still using this team here. And while this is an old battle, this is the latest edition of this team because I have Porygon 2 and not that bummy Porygon Z who dies every time I try to sweep with it. But anyway, yeah, take a look at his team now. He's got Honchkrow and he's got Victini on the same team. They're both really good choice scarf users in UU, and it's kind of hard trying to gamble on which one has the scarf, but either one could have the choice scarf while the other has the choice band. You know, it's not hard to guess. I mean, it is hard to guess. You know, it's not hard to tell that they're both good at that role. He's got Bisharp here. I don't know if he's running support Bisharp with Stealth Rock, which is not really all that awesome of a set, but Bisharp is a threat to any team. Like, if you see a Bisharp, you should be prepared for it. His Mew could have Stealth Rock. It could be the support set, but it's a Mew. It can do anything else. The surprise factor is what makes a Mew generally threatening. Milotic. Milotic is annoying as death. I hate it. I played some Gen 4 UU lately, and Milotic just seems to destroy all of my teams. I suck that much. Anyway, he also has Raikou, who can be a threat with the Substitute Call mindset, but it's shiny, so he might have Aura Sphere and Rash Nature, unless he's bluffing it. But anyway, enough of that. Let's just begin. He leads off with his Mew. I lead off with number 1! And he switches straight to Milotic as I go straight for the Mega Horn. Does like 50% to him. Nice, huge chunk of damage. So I switch to my P2 unit, and he just goes straight for the rest, which is kind of a good play on his part, but I guess a bit of a two-edged sword, because now he has to rely on Sleep Talk. And I'm just spamming Thunderbolt on him, trying to wear him down, you know, trying to whittle him down, but he pulls Dragon Tail from Sleep Talk. It brings in Queen Latifah. He has no Rapid Spinner, so I'm not going to hesitate to capitalize. And I guess he forgot he sleeps for just 2 turns, so he went for another Sleep Talk, and it failed. And that basically gave me a free turn to switch into Porygon 2, so I bring a P2 unit who traces Marvel Scale and is burned by the Milotic. Now, for whatever reason, this guy rests when he has like almost full HP. But I guess it was a good play because I was going for the Toxic. I wanted to try to force him into using Rest early so that I could bring in something else to set up. Now, it brings in Nidoqueen again, and this time, this guy switches out into Mew. I don't know why, but I stay in and go for the Earth Power. It does a good amount of damage to it, but he sets up the Swords Dance, and I'm like, crap, this team has no phasers, so he's baton passing. He switches into his Victini as I bring in number 1. And yeah, his Victini is Scarfed, as I now can see. So basically, Scarf Victini plus 2 spam at V-Create. You better do something. So, and I'm forced to make the safe play because I don't even want to risk it, so I just go for the Sucker Punch, even though it was obvious he'd have to switch. I go for the Brave Bird, see how much it does to his Milotic, and it just does not do enough. Marvel Scale is active while he's asleep. It's annoying. I go for Roost to heal myself up. I'm taking a risk. I'm gambling. Like I said, it's like 2 a.m. I gamble a lot at 2 a.m. Go for the Brave Bird again. Comes close, but no dice, Captain. He uses Sleep Talk again because he keeps forgetting he only sleeps 2 turns. I don't know why. I should have killed him off right there. I should have done it. But the recoil would have put me in like death range for Life Orb if I used another attack afterwards. It wasn't a worthwhile trade in my opinion. So now I stay in, I take the Sklad, and I get burnt. And I'm just staying in here roosting. I'm thinking like, yo, Dragon Tail me already, you scrub, come on. But it doesn't happen. Mr. Banks is just sitting here, he's burnt. I got Ombre on in the back, so I can at least use Heal Bell to bring Mr. Banks back up. But yeah, I get mad now. I'm getting impatient, so I'll just bring him in now. And yeah, synchronize the burn to his Milotic. So basically, yeah, I'm just gonna sit here and try to heal up. He brings in Honchkrow as I go for the Heal Bell to cure myself and Mr. Banks. And I switch out into 24K. My Cofagrigus tank the close combat by being totally immune to it. He switches back into his Milotic. I go for the knockoff. a really good annoying move on defensive Confederates. Let me tell you something. Knockoff is one of the most annoying moves in the game. Because now he has no leftovers, meaning he has to strictly rely on rest for recovery. He switches in his Bisharp, a good play, because Bisharp loves setting up on Pokemon like Umbreon and defensive Confederates. So I switch in my P2 unit as he goes for a substitute. And now I'm hard pressed to break his substitute. He goes for the Brick Break, which does a little bit under a third to me. I go for the Thunderbolt, breaks his substitute. He hits me with an Iron Head, and I'll notice you're not running Sucker Punch on your Bisharp because you're running Brick Break and Iron Head, which is weird. I mean, well, he could be running like substitute and 3 attacks, but that's just unheard of. That's just unheard of, man. So yeah. I get tired of recover stalling, and back then at this time, I never really noticed how Bisharp likes to set up on Confederates. I never knew that. I never noticed it, but I noticed it now. But of course, I switched out, going to Queen Latifah. Takes like 50% from the freaking Iron Head. That is ridiculous. And then he sucker punches me, which I was not expecting because he had substitute and Brick Break and Iron Head. So he had substitute 3 attacks with Bisharp. He killed me with a sucker punch, which was lame. So I have to bring in P2 unit again, and my team is getting threatened right now by this thing. It's quite obnoxious. So he Iron Heads me, kills off my P2 unit, and it's like, god dang. It's like 3-6 right now. It's not looking good for me. Once again, forced to make the safe play, I go straight for the superpower, because, you know, I mean, he could have sucker punched, but now to think about it, but what if I just decided to roost? That would have been funny. But anyway, I Brave Bird, and I finally kill off this Milotic. And I think it's kind of weird that, you know, he was taking like 40 something, but then he just takes massive damage. I don't know. Anyway, I bring in 24k because, you know, I knew he was going to U-turn. He brings in Raikou, and I stay in for whatever reason and just go for the Pain Split on him. Yeah, I go for the Pain Split, get my health back, take some of his, you know, soften him up. Because I know he's got to be a choice. He's choice specs. He has to be choice specs. Doing 36% to an Umbreon, that is unheard of with a special attack. You kidding me, G? So he Thunder Waves me for whatever reason. Like, you know, I have Heal Belt and I have Synchronized. That was not a good play. He Thunder Waves my Umbreon with Mew, and he Swords Dances, and I just set up a Wish, and I just pull back out into Mr. Banks because I know he's gonna switch again. So of course he's gonna do that lame baton pass thing. But you know what? Here's what I gotta say to your baton pass: go suck one. All right. He got sucker punched, he got knocked out. So, yeah, basically now I have the upper hand. I'm going to Brave Bird his Mew. I don't even know why he sent it in. It was fodder. Like, he could have sent in Raikou. Or he could have sent in Heracross. That would have been a smarter play, actually, because at +1, I was not going to be able to threaten Heracross with Sucker Punch. But I guess he was kind of in the defeatist mentality by now. He Sucker Punches me. I knew it was coming. I just go for the roost. I mean, if he went for Iron Head or Brick Break, I would have been screwed, but I knew he was in a desperate position and thus had to make that play. See, I'm psychic like that. Actually, no, it was kind of a gamble, like how every other play I make at 2 AM goes. So, yeah, pretty much, Sucker Punches Heracross on +3, and that is good game Rcj25. This is an insane victory. I clutched it from 3-6 and managed to sweep his entire team with Honchkrow. So, I'm pretty proud about that. That was the main draw to this battle. That was sick. Mr. Banks pretty much just pimp-handed everybody and collected his money. He's having a good day now. He's out in Boca on his condo. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, favorite. Like I said, I'm gonna have Rcj25's channel in the description. Have a good day, y'all. I gotta get going.